Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Slice. And I'm back, man. The flu no longer kicking my butt. I'm back and I'm better and I'm ready to make that cheddar, man. So if you're new to the channel, look, do your boy Slice a solid. Hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell for the noties. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think Boruto TBV Vortex Chapter 19 will be about. Unfortunately, the official chapter sneak peek that we got for this month, it really wasn't much to it. All we got was the official cover release, which has Moegi on it. It's not too bad, you know what I mean? I've watched a couple videos, heard a couple theories. I've seen like the kanji in it and, you know, things along those lines. It's like some Easter eggs in it, so I guess we could cover that as well. But more so, I'm just going to cover my predictions for the chapter and my predictions for some things moving forward in some future videos. So, about to go ahead and dive into today's video, man. Let's get it. Alright, so Boruto TBV Vortex Chapter 19. As of the moment that I'm recording this, unfortunately, there are no text spoilers for exactly what's going on. I'm recording this on Saturday. It's All-Star Weekend, man. I just needed to get some content out. I've been having a rough time, man. Been having a really rough week, so a better time to put content out, you know what I mean? So I'm going to plug in this Master Roshi Motion video real quick. Go ahead and check this out because I needed to hear this.
Greatness is built in the moments you want to quit. So, do it now. Do it tired. Do it scared. Do it uncertain. Do it when you doubt yourself. Do it when no one believes in you. Because that's what separates the ones who make it from the ones who don't. Anyone can move when it's easy, but the real champions push forward when every part of them says to quit. So don't wait until you feel ready. Keep pushing forward, because you didn't come this far just to stop here.
Alright, so I hope the message was received, man. It's pretty deep. Like I said, I needed to hear it, so I felt as if I share it with you all. So I appreciate all the comments, love, and support, man, always. Anyway, diving back into Boruto TBV Vortex Chapter 19's predictions. A lot of people were predicting that Konohamaru is going to die this chapter. Now, obviously those leaks that I posted in the community post, they were fake. Or at least to my knowledge, they're fake, because nothing's been elaborated on them. It's been colored and everything, but no official word on it. I don't even really know the last time Konohamaru ever did that summoning. I do recall him doing that summoning though in Boruto. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I'll put it in the background if he did. Now granted, I don't really want to cover too much on the quote-unquote theory or prediction that Konohamaru is going to die, because I literally have an entire video on that and why it only made sense for him to die. So, you know, you can go ahead and check that out. So I won't really touch too much on that, but like I said, it's a floating conversation, floating topic right now, but we've been covered it, so I won't talk about it too much. But once again, if you take a look at everyone that's in the Sand Village right now, we pretty much got the entire Team 7 minus Boruto and Kawaki. I don't even know if Boruto really counts about being a part of Team 7 anymore, but yeah, man, we have Sarada, we have Mitsuki, we have Konohamaru Sensei, and that's pretty much the entirety of Team 7 that we have at the current location. We also have our two fellow Sand Village members who, unfortunately, I forgot one of their names, and I don't even really feel like going back to look it up, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Iron Sword guy. So when it comes to at least my theory or my take on why Konohamaru will have to die, it's pretty much inevitable, being the fact that no one else's death would have such an effect on the story to where it would dramatically affect the reader. In my opinion, it would literally have to go to Konohamaru. I mean, Mitsuki dying here just doesn't simply make sense. Sarada dying here just does not make sense. And either one of the two Sand Village members, them dying, I don't think would bring a significant amount of emotional value to the story. And that pretty much just wraps up my entire theory on why Konohamaru would have to be the one to die. That, and simply put, he realistically just looks like the weakest link out of everybody there. Either him or the Sand Village. So, like I said, it just doesn't really make sense for any of the two Sand Village ninja to die, because we don't know much about them. We haven't really been introduced to them that long into the story, especially if you're manga only, you know what I'm saying? So it just, I don't really see a point for anybody else to die but Konohamaru. Moving on. You can check out the last video though if you want to hear more of my take on that, but that pretty much just simplifies that. Now, as far as Chapter 18 went for TBV, a lot of people were short to notice, or quick to notice, whichever boat you fell in. Boruto wasn't in the chapter at all. And generally, I love when the main character is not in the chapter, but yet the chapter still holds significant value. That was one of those chapters last chapter, so I'm pretty sure he'll make an appearance this chapter. I highly doubt that we'll go 2 chapters without seeing Boruto. Speaking of Boruto though, there are also a lot of predictions that he's gonna pop up in the Sand Village no matter what. Generally when Konohamaru dies. which, that's a little bit basic. You know what I'm saying? It's a basic theory in my opinion. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's too predictable. And I don't really see the story going in that such of a predictable route. The only thing that I really saw in the entirety of Boruto and TBV that was predictable was Himawari getting the rest of Kuruma's powers. That's pretty much it. I don't think anyone else or anything else in Boruto TBV or Boruto in general was predictable. So I don't really see it going down that easy of a path to guess about what's going on. So we can go ahead and play with that theory just a little bit. Why not? You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough info about this chapter at all for me to really deep dive into it like I would. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to play with a bunch of theories, which is not really unfortunate. You all seem to like my theories. And I feel as though I cook them up pretty good. So I'll go ahead and dive into it a little bit more. So let's say theoretically Boruto does pull up to the Sand Village. It would obviously be out of fear and out of distrust for Kashikoji. Now, there's more theories about Kashikoji and Boruto having a third or secret ally. I could see that. I still do agree 1000% that it's Orochimaru. He's just been hidden in the shadows for a while, but I'm not too sure. I do also feel like, they might surprise us and it might not be Orochimaru. Now, obviously, they are still working with Orochimaru to some degree, considering that they were in his hideout, but it still could possibly be a third member that's not Orochimaru and or a fourth member. So we never know. There's a lot of mystery and lore into that. Now, the reason why I say it could be one out of two options or reasons why Boruto would pull up in the Sand Village, like I said, the basic one would be Konohamaru dies and or is about to die, or it looks like he's set up about to die, and boom, Boruto pops up. Now, just based off of that theory alone, I already see a lot of branches into where and like how that could affect the story in the current timeline. So obviously, Koji invested a lot of time and a lot of effort into Boruto. With this whole 10 paths, prescience, whatever you want to call it, right? He's truly trying to ensure that the worst possible timeline does not happen and our young lord does not die, which I would appreciate that if he doesn't. I'm pretty sure we all would. His presence, though, if he was to pop up in the Sand Village, would become very detrimental to the story, just based off the fact that we already know. Koji warned him that if he pulls up, Jorah's immediately going to sense his presence. Jorah's going to pull up to the battlefield, decimate him. We know that. We don't want that, but we know that. So why would he go anyway? Well, like I said, the other path could be the distrust for Kashikoji. Now, truthfully, as much as I love the partnership between the two of them, as much aura and as much drip as they have, right? There's just something about Koji that I don't trust. You just take a step back and you really look at Koji, there's a lot of information to where theoretically he should have, and he just has not shared with Boruto. And I feel as though it's for a reason. It's not just because it doesn't matter, or it's not because, I can't really say it wouldn't be because it would provide another detrimental possible change or outcome to the current timeline, which is, we're trying to prevent that as much as possible, which is why we're also trying to keep the singularities of fate to a limited number. But there are some things to watch about Kashikoji, like the fact that there's been just entirely no mention of Momoshiki still in 19 chapters. I can't say 19 chapters yet. Who knows? He might get brought up in this chapter. But, in the 18 chapters of TBV, there's not been a single mention of Momoshiki other than that one karma incident when they were resonating when Boruto and Kawaki first seen each other. But even during that moment, if I'm not mistaken, because I can vividly remember that manga panel, and it'll be up in the background as I speak. But I remember the toad, and I remember Kashikoji having a really weird look on my face when that karma resonance happened. Koji also seems to know an awful lot about Shibai Otsutsuki as well. I don't know, man. Pretty much, Koji just knows too much. Yet, if I was in Koji's position, though, I can't truly say that I would act any different as far as, withholding certain information, even from Boruto. I mean, you all know I'm a psychology major, man. Y'all know I does this. So I understand. Not all truth is good. You figure, dude? You'll learn that in life later as you get older, for my younger viewers. But that doesn't mean lie. Not to your friends and not to your parents, not to your family. But you'll see. You'll see. Come holler at me when you get older.
Pause.
Your mind, as of where it is, depending on how old you are. If that just goes over your head, just come rap to your boy Slice when you get older, man. Or when that clicks, you figure, dude, it'll make a lot more sense. The last topic that I feel as though we need to touch on, though, Moegi is not just a chapter cover for no reason. Usually when they make someone the chapter cover, they're like the entire focal point, or at least about 80% of the focal point of the chapter. So what could possibly go on with Moegi? or her clone. The name, for some reason, is not coming to my mind. I'm having a super brain fart right now. Matsuri, there we go. I heard you in the background. In this chapter, we actually could see somewhat of the full potential or full effect of a claw grind at full strength. Simply because we already saw how irritated Matsuri got with Konohamaru when he asked her to stop calling her Konohamaru-chan. Like I said, I'm still very iffy on those spoilers. I really think they're fake. I really think they're just really welly drawn. But at the same time, like I said, once you learn how to play both sides on psychology or look at both point of views, maybe it could have been real, and maybe that's why we did not get an actual chapter sneak peek, because maybe that was leaked entirely way too early and those leaks were legit. But I don't know, man. What do you think? Drop a comment and let me know. But yeah, we could see a bit of Moegi's true power. I'm not too sure, man. Just gonna have to go ahead and look. At the end of the day, though, man, I know there's a very specific claw grind that I'm looking forward to seeing. Shinju, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I keep calling them claw grinds. I kind of like that more than Shinju for some reason. I'm just more used to saying that. But yeah, man, there's a very specific Shinju. I'm just waiting. I don't know why I keep waiting on the video. I need to, because at the same time, like, I could just drop theories about it. Let me know what y'all want, man. I've been sitting on the video, and I promise you, it's going to be even more fire than the cold video. So just let me know when y'all want it, and let me know what y'all think it is. Based on the comments down below, that'll help me determine when I drop it. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up right here. If you have made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you, man. Hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Drop a comment, drop a like, and ring the bell for the noties for more manga reviews, anime reviews, chapter reviews, and theories. Not just by Boruto TBV, Vortex, Chainsaw Man. Whenever I can actually find a website, I will need your all help with that. Whenever I can actually find a website that, you know, I can find 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, I'll start to cover that again, or I'll finally start to cover that. But the website that I was using is now down. And the only other website I have, bro, those chapters are like 3 chapters behind. Like, I will never get them out on time. So I'm not too sure, man. But if you can help me out with that, I appreciate it. You can also help me out by helping support the channel, help it grow, man. Your boy Slice, and I'm out, man. Peace.